Hello, YouTube. Bitch ass motherfuckers. Gonna be a video. This is gonna be a video on WrestleMania. But more than that, it's gonna be on a guy named WWF Old School. Now, why with WrestleMania would I be doing a comment on such a sad sack of shit as WWF Old School? Well, I'll explain to you why. I was, up until about, I don't know, an hour ago, I had no problem with this guy. Not one whatsoever. How did my problem with this guy originate? Well, I'll explain to you how, why don't I? Turns out, basically, I was not very happy with WrestleMania. I was upset with the show, upset with the product. I thought that other than Reigns winning, and Reigns should have won, that was the right choice. Triple H did do the right thing and laid down for Reigns. And I even thought his entrance was okay. I even thought his entrance was okay. He always has good entrances. From what I've seen of it, I still somewhat prefer the one from WrestleMania 30, honestly, but it was a good one. Now here's the thing. I listed my grievances, and among my grievances was that Ambrose lost to Brock Lesnar. To me, this seemed like an illogical conclusion. I'll get more into that later because this is going to largely be a video about WrestleMania. But here's an asshole named WWF's Old School who I liked his page, and he blocked me, and I tried to unlike. I guess once you blocked, you unliked it anyways. I don't know. Here's what the son of a bitch said. He goes into a rant about how Ambrose isn't big. His waist isn't as big as Lesnar's wrist. Oh, he can't do this. And I politely pointed out that's not relevant. He's younger. He has more charisma. And oh yeah, by the way, it's a fucking TV show, you jackass. Have you ever seen Xena, Warrior Princess? It's a television show. Obviously, she can't beat 20 guys in real life. Okay. Have you ever seen fucking Jackie Chan movies? Not a big dude. And by the way, he can kick your ass in real life, probably. Bruce Lee could. Not huge guys, you motherfucker. They're not huge. They're not fucking huge. You not get that, you jacking off monkey fighter, fucking ape-like, simpleton, caveman, piece of fucking dog shit. What is your fucking problem? You block me because you disagree with me, and then I point out, I try to nicely. I think I got to Mick Foley. I don't know if I got to that before he blocked me, but X-Pac, big deal, held the IC title, I believe, wrestling in significant spotlighted matches at WrestleMania when the show was actually good. Ric Flair, never a big guy. He tries to say he was. No, he wasn't. Not even in the best of shape. Roddy Piper, never a huge guy, especially towards the end. Fucking Road Dogg, yeah, huge guy. Tag team champ. Like, what was he, a 10-time tag team champion? Not a huge fucking dude. And yet you're trying to tell me, hell, even Stone Cold Steve Austin was not a big guy compared to Brock Lesnar, you fucking asshat. It's infuriating. It's fucking infuriating that nothing on this goddamn planet can be fun anymore. This shit isn't fun. It's not been fun for a long goddamn time. I can't watch it. I'm done with it, okay? By the way, I'm done with wrestling after this. I'm done with it. I am done with it. The combination of the experience of all the stupid shit that happened at WrestleMania and then my interaction with this fucking asshole, I don't think I ever want to watch this shit again. It's not fun anymore. And he's talking about the IWC and he accuses me in being a part of the IWC just because I fucking defended Dean Ambrose because I don't see how injecting steroids into his ass, I don't see how injecting steroids into his ass makes him an interesting wrestler. I don't see how that makes him more interesting. Okay, maybe he should. Maybe he should inject steroids and I guess, kick out or, croak at age 40 and, take his family with him because you wanted a larger wrestler, you fucking entitled piece of shit, entitled white piece of shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Eddie Guerrero beat him. Oh, well, Eddie Guerrero had muscles. Did you see him at that point? He was a heavyweight. Compared to fucking Brock Lesnar, he was a fucking heavyweight. Fuck yourself, you fucking mindless piece of shit. What about Rey Mysterio? Do you might like him? Oh, huge guy. Oh, well, it's not this height. They're not as big. I'm sure you're bigger, but you're big and fat. You're fat, you fuck. You're probably a 40-year-old fucking 400-pound asshole in his fucking mother's basement jacking off the goddamn bodybuilder. You jacking off fucking piece of shit. Just Fuck me. Fuck me already. Fuck me. You hear that song, Kid Rock? What is it, American Badass or whatever it is? He's like, one of his songs, and there's that midget, and then he's like, I'm like 3 foot tall with a 7 foot dick or some crazy shit. You're 400 pounds and fat with a 3-inch dick and no life. Go get one, you prick. Yo, yeah, maybe you are a big dude. Maybe you got muscles. Oh, you're a big badass. What? You probably have a small dick. That's your obsession with your fucking muscle, you prick. It's who gives a shit how big they are? This is the whole problem with wrestling, is this shallow ass, nonsensical, stupid thinking. Then meanwhile you got chicks out there like AJ Lee, like 5'3", 100 fucking pounds, and she's the longest reigning Divas champion. Then you wonder why no one takes the fucking women's division seriously. But the fucking dudes have to be 7 foot tall and 300 fucking pounds. Are you fucking shitting me? And none of them can talk. None of them can talk. None of them can cut a fucking promo. None of them are interesting. John Cena fucking every week that, and he runs the goddamn ring for 10, 11, 12 fucking years, and I look to this shit. I look to this finally thinking they're gonna change, and it doesn't change. It's the same goddamn horse shit I've seen for fucking 12, 13 years, and you wonder why I'm done with the fucking horse shit? Fuck the WWE. And then getting to Mania. Getting off this motherfucker, okay? Getting off this fucking white bread, middle class, chicken shit motherfucker. I'm sure he is. That wants to troll me, and you accuse me of trolling you, so I disagree with you on something, you fucking asshole. This is the problem with the fucking internet now. You don't like someone? Let's just block them. Let's just fucking block them now, huh? Because you can't hold an argument. You can't hold a debate. That's the thing with Anita Sarkeesian. People like that, they're not open to debate. They're not held to responsibility for their actions or for what they say. They skate by in life with no mind, no common sense, and no one holds them accountable. It's ridiculous. It's one of those things. But back to WrestleMania, because that's what this video is about. It's not about that guy. It's about WrestleMania. Bad pay-per-view. I'm glad I did not pay whatever they wanted to watch it, because the pay-per-view, quite frankly, is not worth watching. Bray Wyatt doesn't win his fucking battle royal. He gets buried by Austin and The Rock. Bray Wyatt. Guess he's a little out of shape. Perhaps this guy doesn't like him either. Whatever. Another burial. He's not won matches I don't know how long. It's almost like they try to put everyone in the group over but him. He's basically just another member of the Riot family now. He was one of the most interesting characters they had in the group. And they had on the show. They had to ruin it. They had to ruin that. And then you have fucking, then they go, and then they have, what's his name? They have New Day. New Day loses, by the way. Then Austin stuns the New Day, so that's another group thrown out the fucking window. Then you have fucking, this is one bad result after the other. You get to, fucking, then you get to fucking, Lesnar Ambrose, because, Ambrose is so small. Well, let me ask you something. Is he not more charismatic? Is he not better on the microphone? Does he not over the audience? Do people not care more? You would rather a guy who's only on there part-time, who is being paid $6 million fucking dollars for a part-time career. He's the highest paid part-time worker in the country, I guarantee it. Well, I guess that other one would be our president, but whatever. $6 million fucking dollars, and he doesn't even wrestle barely ever. He's barely even on the damn show. And he loses his fucking match, and you think that's okay. It's fucking ridiculous. He's a young guy. He should go over. This is nonsense. And Lesnar is, I think it was OSTR Central, or however you say that, OKSR Central, who said he's the wrong kind of attraction. He's an attraction like Cena, but he's a guy that cannot be beat, and that he's a glass ceiling to the younger and, quite frankly, often better wrestlers, he is a glass ceiling to them. Okay? And it's ridiculous. But, okay, getting past that. Hell in a Cell match doesn't even close the fucking show. Shane loses. Authority is on there. They've been on there for over 3 fucking years. Shane loses. And you know how Stephanie did that promo about, I have daughters. We're daughters, you have 3 sons, and all this bullshit. And of course his sons are out there because, hey, let's watch your father, the male fell. This is feminist too, I guarantee it. The 50-something-year-old fucking Taker who should have retired 5 fucking years ago goes over. He wins. Shane's not the damn GM now. He's not on the show. I knew that because he wasn't booked after Mania. Stephanie's still on there. 3 or 4 more years of these 30-minute authority promos that open every show that no one likes. 4 more fucking years of this bitch slapping guys. 4 more years of this shit no one wants to watch. 4 fucking years of the bad guys that never lose until the night finally Reigns kicked his ass. Finally Reigns came out on top. Fucking finally. 4 more years of the fucking authority that should have ended 4 fucking years ago. When Team Cena won at Survivor Series, that's when the authority should have kicked the fucking bucket and they should have left. Instead, a couple months later, right back on the damn television. No one likes it. It gets low ratings. Their ratings are in the shitter. And yes, you fucking assholes, ratings do matter. You don't think just because you're on WCW breathing down your fucking neck anymore, that doesn't mean that means you're gonna succeed. Because even without WCW, you're just gonna tank. You're bringing the wrestling industry down with you. And I'm done with it. I'm done with wrestling. Finally, Reigns wins. Great. Can't complain. Whatever. Only good thing about the show. This was shit. And if change comes, it has to come from WWE. That's why I'm done with it. TNA can't change it, at least not at this point. They had a chance back in 2010. They blew it. Ring of Honor is certainly not going to change it. That damn shit company, Sinclair Broadcasting, won't even pump any money into the damn company. It's shit. It's not changing. Fucking Lucha Underground's a great show. I like Lucha Underground. I'm not watching anymore because it just reminds me of how they're not being watched and they're not going to get over and no one gives a shit. I like it. That doesn't mean shit. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. Their ratings are going to get low and yeah, they're on top and they're ahead by far. That's why they have to change because the other companies can't compete at this point. But goddamn it, they're going to tank and they will be on top. But it'll be like on top of a doghouse instead of on top of a 2-story house or a 20-story building. So they're just lowering the standards. They're not raising the standards. The only other option is that the entire wrestling industry collapse. And if that happens, that might be for the better. That might be for the better. And I say this because of this. If it collapses, it'll take a while, maybe 10 years. But it will eventually build back, probably better than ever. And that's why. It's probably that might be the best thing to happen to it. Now, I would like to say, well, what would I do for 10 fucking years? Who gives a shit? What am I doing now other than complaining about this crap? I don't know. Complaining's kind of my thing, but whatever. The only thing I'm going to do involving wrestling, the only reason I still watch this shit is a guy named Solar Monster. Has a podcast. He's very good. I don't agree with everything he says. That doesn't matter because I like him. Because I'm not a closed-minded fascist with my head on my ass like WWF old school is. So I can watch a person and like them. And I would like to debate people like that and have a conversation with them. Because I'm open to fucking open thought and thinking, unlike that motherfucker. You talk about the IWC, I would take 1,000 Daniel Bryan marks booing Reigns over one of you pricks any day. This is a new radical extreme version of the IWC, obsessed with how big someone's dick is instead of what the fuck they can do in the ring or on the mic or anything else. It's shit. Peace. 666. And fuck WWE.